All right, let's journey back to the very beginning. We're diving into one of the most epic origin stories ever told, the 6 days of creation from the book of Genesis. We're going to look at this as a powerful story about how order, beauty, and life emerged from absolute chaos. So, picture this. Our story kicks off not with a bang, but in total silence and shadow. Imagine a universe with no shape, no light, just a huge, watery chaos. This is the starting point, a world just waiting to be born. It's the ultimate blank canvas. And right there, over this formless void, a divine presence is hovering. This is a huge signal that the emptiness isn't the end of the story, it's just the beginning. The stage is set for a massive transformation, a process that's going to unfold with a clear purpose, day by day. Okay, so here we go. We're now entering the first phase of creation. This is all the foundational work. You could call it the cosmic heavy lifting, where the very structure of our world gets carved out of nothing. And then the first command, just 4 simple words that completely shatter the darkness. There's no big struggle, no effort, just a word spoken into the void, and bam, light just floods the entire cosmos. But, it's not enough for light to just exist. It needs structure. So it's separated from the darkness. And this establishes the very first rhythm of our world, the cycle of day and night. This isn't just about making something new, it's about organizing everything. And here we get this refrain that's gonna mark the pace for the whole story. The first day's work is complete. A universe that was once defined by nothing but darkness now has the rhythm of time. On the second day, this work of separation and organization continues. The formless waters are divided by a huge expanse called the sky. Think of it like a grand architectural move that brings structure to the atmosphere, separating the waters up above from the waters down below. And with that, the second day's work is finished. You can see this deliberate, methodical progression, right? The heavens are now established above the world. Day 3 brings another really dramatic separation. The waters below are all gathered together, which allows for something totally new to show up. Dry ground. The world gets its continents and its oceans, its coastlines and its deep seas. But this brand new land isn't just left barren and empty. No way. It's immediately commanded to be fruitful, and it just bursts forth with life. All kinds of vegetation, plants, and trees. The earth is instantly filled with abundance and the power to sustain life. So let's just pause and recap here. In just 3 days, the story has moved from a formless void to a structured world. We've got light, a sky, seas, land, and plant life. The stage has been built. The environments are now ready for their inhabitants. Okay, so now that all the spaces are created, the second phase begins. This is all about populating these new realms with light, with movement, and with life. On the 4th day, attention turns right back up to the sky. Remember, day 1 brought light itself, but day 4 brings the vessels for that light, the celestial bodies that are going to govern time. And the purpose for these new lights is crystal clear. 2 great lights are made, the sun to rule the day and the moon to rule the night. And then the stars are set in place, not just to look beautiful, but to be markers for seasons, days, and years. It's like a giant celestial clockwork, all in perfect order. The heavens are now complete. They're organized, they're functional, and they're filled with light. The 4th day is done. Day 5, this is an absolute explosion of animal life. The waters start teeming with amazing sea creatures, and at the same time, the sky fills up with every kind of bird. The world, which was once silent, is suddenly loud and alive and full of movement. And that familiar refrain marks the end of another huge day. The seas and the skies, which were once just empty spaces, are now vibrant, thriving ecosystems. And now, the final environment, the land, receives its inhabitants. From livestock to wild animals to all the smallest creatures that crawl along the ground, the earth is finally populated. The animal kingdom is complete. The world is almost finished. So, everything seems to be in its place, right? The world is built and it's full. But the story of the 6th day isn't over yet. There's one final climactic act of creation still to come. I mean, with the cosmos all ordered and the earth just teeming with life, what could possibly be next? The whole story has been building to this exact moment, the creation of its crowning jewel. And here it is. This is a dramatic shift. It's a total game changer. Unlike everything else that was just spoken into existence, this creation is described with this language of personal intention, of unique design. Humankind is going to be made in the very image of the Creator. And with this totally unique creation comes a very unique purpose. Humanity is given a mandate to be fruitful, to fill the earth, and to act as its stewards, ruling over the animal kingdom. That is a role of immense responsibility. So the sixth day is drawing to a close, and with it, the entire week of creation. All the pieces are in place, from the grandest star to the smallest creature. And now, it's time for the final verdict. Remember, all through the week, after each act, the verdict was simply good. But now, looking at the whole finished creation with humanity as its pinnacle, the assessment gets an upgrade. It is very good. It's a declaration of completion, of satisfaction, of perfection. The work is done. This ancient narrative presents a universe that isn't some cosmic accident, but a deliberate, ordered, and purposeful creation. It tells a story where everything has a place and a function, all culminating in humanity. So the question it really leaves for us is this. In a world that was forged with so much purpose, what does that imply about our own?